This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Nuaimi, the Supreme Council member and ruler of Ashman, has approved the Ashman government's general budget for the fiscal year 2016, with a total expenditure of around 1.171 billion dirhams. That's a 10% increase from last year. Sheikh Ahmad bin Hamdan Al Nuaimi, the ruler's representative for administrative and financial affairs, was quoted in news agency WAM saying that it is a balanced budget without deficit and that 32% is allocated to the economic sector, 30% for housing and community facilities, 25% for the public services sector, and 13% for the system and public safety affairs sector. He also confirmed that the Ashman general budget would keep pace with the overall development and rapid growth of the emirate in response to the aspirations of the government to achieve Ashman's Vision 2021. The office of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, has launched a special initiative to encourage employees to read. The initiative comes in response to 2016 as the Year of Reading that was launched by the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, earlier this month. The Crown Prince's initiative will allow their employees to read at work for a maximum of 3 hours per week and is the first government and national entity to adopt and implement the President's directive. Saif bin Markham Ketbi, the Director General of the Office of the Crown Prince, was quoted saying that reading is the most successful means to the development of intellectual and linguistic abilities. Abdullah Mohammed Al Habtour, the Director of Human Resources and Administration, added that reading 3 hours a week will see an average person read up to 30 pages an hour, resulting in finishing 1 book every month. The Federal Traffic Council has announced that it will study international best practices in both the US and the UK on keeping a safe distance between vehicles. Not maintaining enough distance between vehicles is considered one of the highest causes of road accidents. Upon the directives of His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, the Council will launch federal traffic awareness campaigns starting from the end of January. The first awareness drive will be surrounding safety risks associated with riding motorbikes, which are widely used in the winter season. The Council agreed to launch federal traffic awareness campaigns about killing speed, sudden swerving and road crossing. The Council also recommended that the registration of new vehicles be extended to 4 years. Also discussed were ways to develop car chase policies at the federal level, as well as the results of a diesel fuel smuggling campaign, which showed a marked decrease. 40 new radars will be activated in Sharjah on the 1st of January in order to monitor speed and other violations on the Emirates roads. According to local reports, officials from the Sharjah Traffic Department said that the installation of new radars will help motorists reduce speed, increase safety on the roads, bring down the rate of fatal accidents, and maintain the safety of pedestrians, especially at crossings. They added that the radars were installed after the Sharjah Traffic Department conducted a study and identified the areas where a high number of accidents take place. The radars will force drivers to follow the speed limit and also slow down at traffic lights. The Traffic and Patrols Directorate over at Abu Dhabi Police is warning motorists about some of the risks when failing to secure bicycles onto moving vehicles, which could cause serious accidents. According to a local daily, the Directorate noted that drivers who fail to do so will be fined 200 dirhams and have their vehicles impounded for 1 week. That's as per the article number 80 of the Traffic Code quoted in the report. The Chief of the Traffic Investigation Section at the Traffic and Patrols Directorate of the Abu Dhabi Police is advising individuals to safely attach their bikes while transporting them around on vehicles. He also called on them to use bicycle lanes and tracks, to always use a front lamp and a rear light or reflector after dark, to avoid carrying any other passengers on moving bikes, to avoid being towed by another bicycle or vehicle, and to refrain from riding side by side on the road. He also urged motorists to use properly installed bike racks in order to transport their bicycles, and to be aware that packing a bike inside a vehicle may block a driver's view outside of the rear window, ultimately posing a risk to the driver and other road users. Superstar all-rounder of the Indian cricket team, Suresh Raina, launched the Spinal Health Month campaign today that's been organised by the UAE-based Thumbay Hospital. Indian sportsman Raina, who is very popular with cricket enthusiasts worldwide, officially launched the Spinal Health Month initiative at the Dubai-based hospital. Officials stated that a number of programmes are lined up, including free consultations with all speciality doctors from the 1st through to the 31st of January 2016. Some of the consultants include orthopaedic surgeons, child, dental and eye specialists, and general practitioners who will be administering patients free of charge. Authorities highlighted that the hospital specialises in dealing with major orthopaedic surgeries, which include diagnostic and therapeutic surgeries for sports injuries, including knee, shoulder and ankle joints, while also taking care of all types of advanced fracture fixation and dislocation cases. While touring at the hospital facilities and meeting his fans, Raina stated that as an international sportsman, he understands the problems and pain associated with the spinal cord, as he himself has been prone to injuries many times throughout his career. Giving advice to people of all age groups, he stated that exercising regularly is the only way to remain fit and healthy in the long run.
I think it's a very good initiative by the hospital. I think they've been very amazing, and I got a call from my friend. He said you have to come to this initiative, and I'm always up for it, for such activities handled by hospital. And they have a lot of directors. They always support ill kid, and they don't have such platform, and their father or a family, they don't have much money, but they are the largest in Asia to promote the healthcare. It's a very good initiative. I think everyone has to be fit, not like sports person. If you have to fit him. What everyone has to be aware of what fitness is all about, how your mental aspect comes in your general life. You have to be more positive, what your body intake goes in your system, how to sleep and how to be proactive in your life. I think it's a normal thing, normal routine, I would say. I think as a sports person, I think you need to be always positive with your fitness, and at the same time you need to be more careful what you eat and what to do. I had injury when I was young. I haven't played for 1.5 years. Went to England, South Africa, everywhere, could not find what's wrong in my knee, and still recovered really well with my mental aspect. Worked really hard on my fitness. I can see the pain of if somebody is not well, so it's if something happened to them, it's a very important to recover well. You need a good hospital. New guys, they've been working really hard here, so I'm very happy.
And finally, 67% of UAE residents will be embracing everything the UAE has to offer this evening, opting to stay in the country for the year-end festivities. According to a YouGov poll among 753 UAE residents, it was found that 37% of respondents will be staying at home over the festive period, and 30% will be taking a staycation in the UAE, while 1/4 at 27% plan to host out-of-town visitors. Just 14% of residents claim that they will travel outside of the UAE during the year-end period. The survey also found that Emirati respondents are the most likely to take a staycation at 42%, while Westerners are more likely to hold festivities at home at 47%. A YouGov official was quoted in the report as saying that Dubai and the UAE have strongly established themselves as popular locations to celebrate the new year. Despite relatively heavy outbound travel during December with the school holiday period, Many residents prefer to stay in the UAE to enjoy the comfortable weather and the celebratory atmosphere.